Alright folks, I made an hour-and-a-half long video concerning attempting in my tekkit server to build a larger than 64 by 64 block quarry. Turns out I didn't succeed. I blew it hardcore, spent an hour and a half not getting anywhere. So then I decided, well, I'm gonna create a super flat world and just, you know, try it there. And I figured it out. I don't know what the hell my problem was when I was recording, but anyway, since I did not see anything out on the web concerning how to build a quarry or how to work with landmarks for a greater than 64 by 64 area, at least with 5 minutes of searching on YouTube, I thought, well, and slash, you know, wiki, whatever, which isn't much research, but I figured if I didn't see it that quickly, I thought I'd just make one, and maybe it'll help somebody, because it's actually really quite easy to do. I'm going to do it in a super flat again though. I already did it in this one, but I'll just do it again for the anus of it. But I won't be doing it in anaglyph. Alright, so I'm not in creative mode, I'm just using the tekkit goodies. This is actually the demonstration I did for myself or whatever. It's like a 64 by... It's like a 62 by 68 or something, I don't know, 67. But I'll just step you through it. Hopefully this will be making sense and shit. With poop. Stupid sheep, I can't even believe you live. Why do you live? Okay. Where to start though? I don't know. Good question. So the first basic thing is know your coordinates, obviously. Let's do this though. Let's go over to my existing quarry, which is all, you know, glitched out right now, but I'm sure it works. I haven't actually tested it, so maybe, hey, maybe it doesn't work, but it marked out the area after I planted the stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay. Oh yeah. So I just started at 100, 100 for ease of use. 101 to 101, actually. So I marked 101, 101 right here. So I'm standing on it. There it is, 101, 101. My mini-map's working now. I wonder if it like crashed before or something. Right. So it shows the chunk boundaries. These chunk loaders are necessary every 16 blocks or every chunk. I'm in the middle of a chunk. There's supposed to be a way to show the chunks, but that might, I don't know. I don't know if that's just not on this version of marker options. It's not that. At least on the, I'm not even seeing the minimap option. It's under minimap options where you can show the chunks on the lower right there. Oh, this has like more options suddenly for some reason. Anyway. No, this isn't the right menu. Preloaded chunks enabled. Well, I'm getting off track here. I don't know where it was. Surface map options? Yeah. Surface map options. Show chunk grid. That's the one I have to go there, but there's supposed to be another one to show the Oh, so I can turn on cave. Maybe it updated. Maybe that's why. That doesn't make any sense. Tekkit, yeah, it does make sense. Okay. Anyway, I don't know how to get the damn things to show on here, but they're on the map at least, so you can see I'm in whatever chunk. I wonder if those coordinates show you what chunk you're in. So if I cross the chunk border. Where am I though? I'm not even seeing me on there. I know I'm in the center, but oh, it's that little gray, it's the gray crosshairs. Okay. Now, when I cross the chunk border, is there a number that changes here? So I'm right by chunk border here. No, nothing changes. Well, how do I know what chunk I'm in then? Aren't the chunks labeled at all? And 1,000 to 1,000. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe if I put a piece of wood right on the chunk border. That could be useful, or cobblestone will do. Well, waste of time again. Anyways. At any rate, you're going to need one of these every 16. So let's get to it. It's supposed to be a tutorial. I'm such an asshole. So you throw one down. And since we're at 101, we can just run, you know, we can just go to where we want to go here. But let's pretend we're actually running. So here's the place. It's 163. Well, I can go to 164. That was the whole point. Why did I... Okay, whatever, so... Don't know quite why I have that one set up that way. So you've got this. Now you can right click on this to connect those two. And I guess I'll have to move these. So I'm right on 164, put this guy down, and assuming because you have these chunk loaders down, this will work. Now you got your square, but what you can do now is, even though this is the maximum, whatever, I'm going to try it even further. I'm going to go way out here, put one here, and then I'm going to right click it again, and apparently that just widens that. So now I can stick down my quarry, and it will be the size, you know, that I outlined with the markers. Now all the markers disappear or come up out of the ground, except for the ones you're started with there. So only the outside markers come out. So you'll need at least 4 to do that, but I'm planning in my other world to do a 1,000 by 1,000 quarry. I don't know why. It's probably gonna like break a lot of things and break my machine and all kinds of crazy crap. But there's the demo. I mean, there it is. So that's the proof. Apparently, something because when I was trying in my other world, I was trying to do these things like this, where I was like 4 by 4, and I didn't know. I did learn one thing by watching a video, and that is you don't need 4 of them to do the square. it will work, of course. But once you do that, it might break the extension thing. I'm pretty sure it breaks it. So like if I try to extend this now, and you know, it then moves it because there's the interfering one, I guess you could call it. So if I did it like this, bam, like that, and now with only 3 of them there, I extend it, and so that's the whole caveat. Oh, it didn't work that time. So I think it's about placing them anew as well. So in other words, and I don't know if it's a visual bug or what, but maybe you have to extend the last one you did. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it's probably. Let's do that little experiment too. Why not? Just to see, like if I move over and do it, I'll explain. So if I do this one, and then I do that, and then I do this, and then I do that. Instead of extending here, I'm going to try to extend here. I'm thinking it won't work. I'm going to guess it won't. Oh, it works too. So really, what I was seeing before was just maybe a visual bug slash, who knows. But anyway, that's how the extension works beyond 64. And you know, it was pissing me off to see the claim on the Quarry wiki saying that you could make it bigger than 64 by 64 by using markers, but I have had yet to see anybody actually do that, and with the markers, and now of course you can see here that it works. Now I'm not sure absolutely if you need these chunk loaders to have that work, but I'm gonna guess you do. I don't know. But please, you know, love my anus for this tutorial. So I'm gonna lose a lot of my community-loving losers, or viewers, whatever. Nobody views my channel anyway right now, so I'm lucky if something like this will get me anything anyway. And you know, when you go off to the village and come back, for example, some of these lines will disappear. So there'll be visual bugs, but I'm sure the quarry will still work. I didn't actually try it, so your guess is as good as mine. But I'm assuming if it's working that far, it's got the outline, it'll work. So that's the end, and I'll probably be putting another video up where I'm actually building a tutorial in a survival mode setting. I don't know about tonight though. What time is it? Yeah, it's kind of late. But I'm not tired because I took naps because I was depressed and pissed. You know, I really just need to. I wish I could take the primrose oil twice a day. So yeah, I mean, I might as well end the video with my, you know, my typical thing, whatever. Yeah, once again, you know, we're 101 is our corner over there, right over there. And as you can see, I'm flying above 176, 163, so this is definitely bigger than 64 by 64. Whatever. Satan. Satan, Satan, Satan. No, all I wanted to do was went out. That's all I'm saying. Not went out milkdrop. Because, you know, I can't actually, like, say things that I want to say. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. No, no, no. Oh. But, yeah, I mean, I'm totally belaboring things here. I should get it so doesn't the interface change size at some point? Yeah, it snaps. Not on. Good. Oh no. Blew it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to talk about though. What does that fuck with you? Cool. Oh, you wouldn't want to not see my face. When did that happen? Oh, probably when I... Yeah, I'm not getting a visual bug yet, but... I would assume you need these chunk loaders as well, like in every... whatever, like that. You know, like this. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Kind of thing. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. It's a quarry break if you don't have one every... Yeah, that's a question I don't know. So I may not be able to do my 1,000 by 1,000. Because I'm depending on the idea that I can only have to put them along 2 axes. Along 2 parts of the perimeter, not axes, but 2 parts of the perimeter, instead of all 4 parts of the perimeter. I'm not going to put them in the middle, in other words, so it's probably going to break. Don't know. No idea. Yeah, I wish I knew how to show the grid on here, instead of on the mini map on the actual terrain. So I've seen Mr. What is his name? Stewart's a million times. Direwolf 20. Yeah, why don't we just see if this thing actually works? Wrench down engine. I mean, if you have these bitches in here, obviously that's not going to work because they're going to get mined out. And if you have them above, I don't know, I guess maybe a quarry bigger than 64 doesn't make any sense. In that sense. I don't know. Yeah, it'll take forever to build it, so I don't know. Yeah, let me try the pause function on this, see if if I'll like pause it and come back when something's doing something. Alright, I believe I'm back. Damn. Always on top, not working. So as you can see, I definitely got something fired up going here. This is gonna work, so I'm more confident now that this will. You know, I don't really care about building it with a redstone engine, you know, maybe that's the slowest. Whatever, I don't even, do these break or something? I don't even know. I suppose they do, because when I had a quarry before, I remember when I came back to it later when I was fooling around, chopping up the world with a morning star, I came back to it was all broken. So I think the damn thing does break. I think maybe the quarry itself broke, or I don't know, there could have been an explosion there from a creeper. I really don't know that much about this shit. But I do know now that you can build a huge one if you want. And I know how to do it. So if I have, how many am I gonna need? How many is that? You got 64. No, 5? I've got 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks. And you need to have a thing, teleport tether every 16, every chunk. So that's at least 125 teleport tethers. I don't even know if I have the resources for that shit. And there's this issue too I was thinking of too. Did I say I went to Deltago? Whatever. This is issue 2. It's like an hour later. Issue 2 of the frame. Whatever's within the frame probably needs to be emptied out. I don't know. At any rate. But there you go. So have a good night. Don't know if I'm gonna make another video. I might as well. I'm not that tired, and I don't really want to look at porn right now. Don't want to do any satanic rituals right now, because I just can't figure out any new will that would be cool to have, you know. I mean, what am I going to invent myself another world of whatever? It's like, this is as close as I can get to open source ecology playing Minecraft. That's why I love it. And not a lot of people are going to like Minecraft for that reason. But I think they do like it for that reason. They just don't quite realize that that's the reason. Whatever. There's a different, different way of putting it. But I still hate people. I'm going to kill them all. So, you know, the presumption is you go away from this, you can have that thing mining. Oh, here's a question though. Here's something I haven't thought of. This is important. If I want to expand something the other direction after the fact, I've got to know that I can do that too. Because I'm going to need to do that in not just the one direction. So let's try this. Now I can right click that, does that, good. But now, oh gee, I want to expand out to here. Oh, fine, you can do that. Oh, I want to go over here and expand out to here. Can I do that? Yeah, you can do that. Very cool. That's what I want to know. So that about completes the idea of doing this. And I think when I do this, I'm going to do it every 50 because, you know, figuring out the 64s is hard. So just do it every 50 and that way, you know, it's easy to expand. That's my recommendation for you, brother, sister, uncle, monkey, duck. Are you serious every minute? That's like a minute apart. That's insane, man. I'm not gonna use a redstone engine. It's funny because it must have been going faster before because this was like an hour ago. Yeah, that's a little over 60. Yeah, that's about right. One a minute. Man, that's sick. I gotta get a better engine when I do this for real. Alright, well, I don't know what else to do with that. But, you know, whatevers. Cause whatevers. Gotta love them on idiocy. See, I don't know why, but this kind of music just goes so well with the type of presets that I mix. And people probably wonder, why the hell do you have such chaotic presets? Well, dude, they work with the music I listen to. Alright, end of tutorial, I guess. Jeez, I dragged that out forever. I'm gonna, you know, I can do my usual thing and label the things, so half an hour, that's not too bad. But do have a good night. Mine started out shitty. I took a nap, took my depression supplements. Things slowly got better. Oh, I gotta tell you too, it's pretty funny. Went to Del Taco. I get my get my usual shit. I mean, it's so good. I don't know. I'm gonna turn into a badass, but so I'll get the vanilla. I'll get the cheddar poppers. I'll get 4 or 6 of those, depending on how hungry I am. Then I'll get 1 or 2 pollo asado tacos. Is that no? The asado tacos are so good. And it gets rid of all the crappy fluff that you don't need. Like, what is lettuce gonna do? A little fiber at best? Lettuce? What the fuck is lettuce? So they had the tomato, the salsa pico, whatever, the lime. This time they forgot the lime. Ran out of limes. Anyway, the interesting part was when I was driving down the road, driving down State Street, the pavement was just glistening a little bit from the rain, and it just looked so cool. Because, you know, in Utah you don't get tons of rain, and it just looks so cool, the reflection of all the lights, and then there was this nice lightning storm and a little bit of thunder here and there. You don't get much lightning out here. You know, it never really rains a whole lot. So, you know, it's just a cool little, this is cool. I don't know. Strawberry shake, poppers, asada tacos. Fucking, I don't know. Fucking, I don't know, bitch. And if you don't like neuma, I'm gonna have to fucking kill you. Find you wherever you are and kill you. You just need to die. You know, 1 million Polish people didn't have to be fucking killed for, you know, these guys to survive, and you'd hate them, you know that? You need to like them. And all Jewish music too. Because hey, that's 6 million. Anyway. Alright, all you Christ fuckers. Have a nice night. I'd rub your crotch if I were with you and you wanted that. And I wanted that. But we know that you don't, and only I do. Poopin', 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 poop. As you can tell, I got this Camtasia. Hopefully it'll keep working for me. I mean, I'm on the trial, but I don't know, I put some crack in or whatever. Oops. And it hasn't, no, I actually took it off the menu. I think. Yeah. Whatever. So, I don't know. I already said goodnight. I love you. I'd hump you. And I'm not just saying lust. You know, I'd do something for you. I'd give you a meal if you needed it, I guess. But open source ecology, don't forget it, because it's not gonna die. I sure fucking hope it doesn't. It's been getting bigger and bigger. Copumism. And Pirate Party. Very fast growing political party of the youth. Is it of me? I don't know. I mean, I'm such a fucking cheerleader, you know, I'll admit it right away. I don't do anything. I do try to minimize my consumption of resources, though, for what it's worth. I'm not going to go into detail. Because I think that's the first step. God, this is the shit. Why can't you love it with me? Alright, and it's not really up.